Hello, my name is Devin with HDpiano.com, and in today's lesson I'll be showing you guys how to play Wanted by OneRepublic. It's a very catchy new tune, and it translates nicely to the piano, so here it is. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. And here we are at the first chorus. I'm going to stop there. That's all we're going to learn in this first video. But we'll be learning the rest of the song over at HDpiano.com once we finish up here. So I hope I can see you there after this. All right, before I dive in and show you what's going on, quick question. This is what we call in the biz an ostinato. It's just a repeating note or a repeating pattern that just goes on, and we hear it throughout the melody, we hear it throughout the chorus and the second verse, in the strings, etc. My question for you is, can you name some other songs that rely on an ostinato to kind of just give it that push, give it that drive? Because it just does not stop in this song. So comment below with some song ideas that come to mind. All right, we are in the key of D flat major, though it's fairly elusive. The verse starts on the 4 chord, G flat major, then it goes to D flat, the 1 chord, but with F in the bass, so it doesn't feel quite as rootsy as, having a D flat in the bass. And then it goes to the 5 chord, and then it goes to the 6 minor, B flat minor, and back to the 5. So this whole verse, we're kind of eluding, or the D flat, the home bass, is eluding us. And I think that gives it that kind of like, I just want to be wanted, I just want to feel like I'm at home with somebody, but we never get it, right? So, first chord is G flat and D flat in the left, G flat, B flat, D flat in the right. And we're going to go from here, and we're going to drop our G flats to F and our B flat to A flat, which gives us this chord. So the rhythm there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then we move up to A flat major root position. A flat, E flat, A flat, C, E flat. Middle C again is here. So those are our first 3 chords. All right, so we take those notes down to F and A flat, and then up to A flat major. And let's just play that in time, those 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. G flat, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time. And G flat, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, up to A flat, 2, 3, and all right. So we're going to add the melody in there, but I want to show you the next 4 measures first. They're almost identical, except like I said, we go to the 6 minor. So we play the same voicing in the right hand, but we take our left hand down to octave B flats instead of this F and D flat we had before. So that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's basically what you can do to get through the verse if you're singing yourself or if you're working with a singer. But you may have noticed we're playing the melody in this arrangement. This is a melody version, as we call it at HD Piano. So let's throw that melody into the right hand. It's very simple. It's, like I said, built on an ostinato on D flat, and we go 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So those only other notes were 4 and 1. B flat, F, and E flat, and then we repeat it very softly. It's like a filter delay in the production. And you can even do it up an octave if you want. And I like to hold the pedal while I'm playing those notes, and then let it off at the end, so it just gives it that kind of mysterious, muddy quality. So if we add that melody in, it looks like this. 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3 and 4 and A flat, 2 and quietly. 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and down to B flat and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 up the octave if you want. 2, 3, 4 and 1. All right, so here we've changed our right hand, but we're just doing what's called an inversion. So we have root position here, G flat, B flat, D flat, and we're moving that bottom note up to the top. So we have B flat, D flat, and G flat on top. And the melody is going to go from, well, first let's learn the chords. We go from G flat, and again, we're going to take our G flats to F and our B flat to A flat, which gives us that same second chord, D flat over F. It's just that instead of here, with the F here, we have the F on top in the right hand. Another different inversion. And we're going to land at A flat here without the E flat on top because the melody leads us there. And then we're going to hit it again, and then we're going to add this F minor. That's like we took that A flat major shape and just moved it down here, starting on F. It's F and C in the left, F, A flat, C in the right. So again, G flat, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, again, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and again. But this time, same right hand with B flat in the left hand, and then same A flat chord here. All right, so those are our chords, and if we add the melody, all right, so we have G flat, F, E flat, F, D flat, A flat, E flat, down to C, B flat. One more time, even slower. And I'm going to count along. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2, 3, 4, chord, 2 and chord, and again, and the same melody. Walk down up to F and A flat, E flat, down to C, B flat, 3, 4, and 1, and I just wanna be wanted. And that is A flat, and I just A flat, F, F, want to be wanted, F, E flat, D flat, E flat, B flat. I think the best move for me now is to just play through all 16 measures of the first verse very slowly. So I'm going to try that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Quietly. With some pedal. 2, 3, and a boom, boom, boom. Quietly up here if you want. 2, 3, and a 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and a 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1. But I just wanna be wanted. And we're into the chorus. All right. So the only other thing I really want to talk about before I let you guys go is pedal. It actually took me quite a bit of practice before I started recording this video because I just felt like it wasn't communicating. So what I kind of settled on was using pedal at the end of the measure and then letting it off on the downbeat. So I'm going to use it for the first two notes. Pedal off, on, off, on, off, and then pedal off, 2, 3, on, off, oops, off, on, off, on, off, on, 3, on, off, on, maybe I wouldn't use it there, on, off, on, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, on, off, on, off. All right, so it just kind of helps. Otherwise, it's a little too dry. Bum, 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 bum. So you notice with the pedal, smooth and connected. Without, you hear a little more space. It's a little drier. So it just gives it a little diversity because we don't have words coming out of the piano to differentiate each note. So they become very just redundant and repetitive, you know? So it's, you know, we're doing our best to work with a very simple melody. So I'm going to play you guys out one more time, maybe at a medium tempo, and then we'll see you over at part 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And then I use pedal for that whole, kind of opens it up, lets it breathe a little bit, and launches us into the chorus. So we'll get there in part 2 over at HDpiano.com. While I have you here, please like and subscribe and follow us on social media. That way you'll know about all of our upcoming lessons. My name's Devin. Been a pleasure. We'll see you soon.